Okay, good morning, fellas. It's a cold one this morning, so we're going to get warmed up in a second. Today's session, we're going to do a 10-minute warm-up. Same aims as yesterday. We want to raise your pulse for that 30-minute period, get you ready for the day, make sure that you're able to focus and concentrate during the day today. Then our main activity after our 10-minute warm-up is going to be the 20-minute EMOM. EMOM standing for every minute on the minute. And we're going to do 5 different exercises. We're going to do those 4 times. Okay, so this one's a bit longer than yesterday. We're actually going to go for 20 minutes. However, there is rest periods within this. The first minute, we're going to do some plank ups. I'll explain all of these as part of the warm-up and you can have a go. Then we're going to go to some burpees, some glute bridges, reverse lunges, mountain climbers. Then when we go into the 6th minute, we go back again. We go through those 5 exercises 4 times to take us up to the 20. So without further ado, let's start the watch. In 10 seconds, we'll start our warm-up. Well done for those 50 odd that joined us yesterday. Let's hopefully we get some more today. Make sure you get hold of your mates and make sure they join in. Okay, clock started. Let's go through some high knees, please. High knees on the spot. Most important thing, we get that heart rate up straight away. And heel flicks. Let's go into some heel flicks. Keep going with those heel flicks. Laces are undone. Keep going with those heel flicks. Keep going with those heel flicks. Okay, now just normal jogging on the spot. Legs out to the side. Just kick your legs out to the side. Legs up in front. Legs out behind. Normal jogging. Just jogging on the spot. Go into some pogo jumps. Any type of movement that we can do, get that heart rate up is really going to help. Body temperature as well. I say it's cold this morning. It might not be so cold in your houses, but it's certainly cold down here in the gym at school. You go on those pogo jumps, you go back to some high knees. We'll do at least 2 minutes, another 30 seconds of just general heart-raising activity. Get that blood pumping around the body, get the oxygen to all those muscles that need it. And heel flicks, 20 seconds, let's go. Normal jogging. Okay, we want to mobilise our joints. Heart rate's up, should have slightly increased the body temperature. We want to mobilise those joints. We're using lots of different joints today. So do on the spot, up and out. Open the gate, a lot of you call this. Let's just go through. Really open, mobilise that hip joint. The hip joint is a ball and socket joint. Okay, so it moves in all directions. What you want to do is get that ball and socket working together. Okay, let's just make sure, to start with, fairly light, just general kicks out in front. Make sure you bend at the knee, really warm that hip joint up as well. And other side, grab hold of something if you need to. Should all be able to hold your balance there. Okay, hold it there. Let's go down, we're working up here. Just go down into all fours. Just going to start working on some mobility in our spine. All fours, nice straight back. Reach forward, drag your knuckles on the floor as far through as you can reach. And then up and follow your hand with your eyes. Go down and through. Let's go 5 on each side. And other way. Follow that arm up. Follow that hand. Watch the hand as it goes. Okay, so we can stay down on our knees. Let's just swing the arm across our body. Golf swing. One side. So shoulder joint is also on the other side. Shoulder joint is also a ball and socket joint. So we need to get that all the way through that range of motion. So forwards and backwards. Stand by being on your knees as well. Really focus on your core. We start to warm our core up now. Okay, it makes it a little bit more difficult through this section here. So forwards and backwards. Let's get both arms together. That's the side. Okay. Let's now start to go through some full shoulder rotations. Okay. Nice. 4 minutes in. Okay, we've done some pulse raising activity. We've mobilized our joints. We now need to activate some of these major muscles that we're going to be using. Okay, so let's actually go through some of these activities that we're going to do today. Just lightly to start with, just so we can get used to them. So a plank up is kind of like it says. You're down in a plank position. Now I'll give you some variations if we want to make this easier. First of all, though, we want to be in a plank position, nice straight body. Okay, and a plank up is up to there. 1, 2, and try and lead with a different hand every time, or do a few reps. Okay, so just have a go at that. Now, if we're really struggling with that, we can put our knees down, a bit like we did with our press-ups yesterday. Go down and up again. You should really feel this through your shoulders. Okay? And again, to make it slightly easier, just increase that bend at the knees. It just takes off the weight that are on your elbows and your shoulders. And again, if we want to make it even easier, we can just hold the plank. It's absolutely fine. Either like that, and again, going back to the very easiest. So that's a plank up. Hopefully we've activated some tricep muscles there, some deltoid muscles as well. Burpees, my favourite. This one, chest has got to go on the floor and we've got to jump in the air. So all the way down, chest on the floor, jump in the air, hands above your head. Okay? Let's go through 10 of them. Okay, moving on. Should have done about 10 of them. Move on if you haven't. To make it, I can't really make a burpee easier. Are you getting down to the floor and getting yourself up? It's just the speed at which you do them. Okay? So glute bridges, a couple of options here. You can do, I'll go to the hardest first, single leg glute bridge. So pushing your heels up towards the ceiling, bent leg, heel, sole of your other foot flat on the floor, arms down by your side, and we're just pushing that bottom of our foot up. Okay? And when we're doing this in a minute, we're doing this 4 times, so we could do 1 on the right leg, then the next time we come around, we go on the other leg, opposite leg. Okay, so that's the hardest one. If you want to make that slightly easier, just put both feet down on the floor, arms down by your side, glute bridge. Just bring the hips up towards the ceiling. Okay, it's called a glute bridge because we're working on our bum, the glute muscles. Okay, gluteus muscles, gluteals. Next one, reverse lunges. We did forward lunges yesterday. We're going to get some reverse lunges today. So make sure you're clear behind. We're just stepping back. That back, the leg that moves backwards. Just the knee kisses the floor and up again. Okay? So it's very similar muscle groups, just in a slightly different way to how we did it yesterday. Okay, so keep going through them. Keep going as I go on to the next one. A few more. Okay, let's stop there. Okay, mountain climbers. Last one. About 2 minutes before we start. This one, down into the press-up position. Okay, and then all we're going to do is bring the legs up to just inside, or if you make it harder, just outside. Just bring those legs up, and reps here we count as 1, 2, 3, 4. So you get your rep count up. Okay, so a couple of mountain climbers there. Find that too difficult, we could just go to mountain steppers. So just here, just slow it right down, up and just step up rather than leaving the foot off the floor. So just step up to that position. Okay, even easier, slide it up. Okay, put your knee down when you're at the top there and stand again. Knee down, that makes it slightly easier. Most important thing, you just keep moving. Now we've got under a minute now before we actually start this. We're going to do it 4 times. Count your reps as you go through. If you want to get competitive with yourself, count your reps through the first one. Try and beat them in the second, third and fourth one. Your score will be your total amount of reps that you do. I'm not taking them in. This is competition against yourself. Okay, me versus me. Best competition you can get. Be motivated to improve your fitness. Alright? So 25 seconds. If you want to go through any of those again, then do so. We haven't really stretched that much, but we've taken our muscles through their full range of motion. So we should be fine now. Okay? Right, in 5 seconds then, we're going to start with our plank ups. Unlike me yesterday, make sure that you count. Okay, off we go. We're doing this, as many as we can, for 40 seconds. So there'll be a little bit of a break, but let's go on those plank ups. See how many you can do. If you're just there holding the plank, that's absolutely fine. Hold it for as long as you can. If you've got your knees down, that's fine. What I want you to do, keep moving. Don't stop moving. Get that heart rate up for a prolonged period of time. That will help you to stay focused and concentrated throughout your lessons today. 4 seconds. Keep going. Okay, hold it there. You've got 20-second rest before we go into our next one. Okay, and the next one will be max effort burpees. We only did this for 30 seconds. You get a bigger rest. Hard this one. That's why there's 10 seconds less on it. Okay, 3 seconds. Are we ready? Off we go. Keep counting. Count up from before. Just keep those burpees going. Keep moving. Get that heart rate up. If you've got a monitor on your watch, get it on. I've forgotten to start mine, which is quite annoying. I'll start it when we have a rest in a minute. Keep going. 5 seconds. Get a couple more in. At least one. And rest there. 30-second rest. So, got any type of fitness watch, get it used. See how hard your heart is beating. Okay, 15 seconds to go. Focus on your breathing. Get those deep breaths in. Get that oxygen around your body to those working muscles. Right, glute bridges next. Single, double, up to you. I'm going to go double. Push up. Really concentrate on the movement. Bring your heels up to your bum. Okay. Hips all the way up. Count those reps. Try and beat yourself on the second one, third one and fourth one. Obviously it's going to get harder as we go through. Okay. 4 seconds. And stop there. Okay, reverse lunge will be next up. Stopped you 10 seconds early. Have that rest, you've earned it. Okay. Wait for those reverse lunges. Really focus on that breathing. Try and get that breathing rate down. Okay, 5 seconds. Reverse lunges. 3, 2, 1. All the way back. Just get that back leg to kiss the floor. That's 1, 2, or counting up from your previous. I've lost count because I'm talking to you lot. Just keep going. It is 40 seconds this one. I cut you off 10 seconds early on the last one. Definitely should be able to beat it in the next one. Try and keep those hips nice and square. Focus on your core as you're going down. Okay? And rest there. Okay, mountain climbers will be our last of the first set. We're going through this 4 times, another 3 times, okay? Heart rate's definitely up now, 10 seconds to go. In these rest periods, we're going to try and get that heart rate down. 139 beats a minute, mine. Okay, mountain climbers, this will raise it. Really focus on your core, really work hard. 40 seconds of work. Of course, if you really struggle and you have to stop slightly early and you've got a little bit more rest, that's okay. But do your best just to keep moving. Keep moving. Look at my heart rate in a minute, I bet it's gone up now. Okay, 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Rest there. Okay. 20 seconds, we're going back again. This is round 2. Round 2. It's hard, but it'll do you the world of good. 5 seconds. Okay, off we go. Count up. See if you can beat your previous. Keep the total going. Call your mates, text them. See if you beat them. Have a competition. If not against them, definitely against yourself. Really important. I'm struggling now. Keep going. Rest every now and again. Keep going. Just keep moving. Feel this in my shoulders, backs of my arms. 2, 1. Rest. That's a hard one. Should have done this instead of teaching aid. Joe Wicks earning millions doing this. So it's a simple concept. Get your heart rate up. Work hard. It helps. It's really important. Okay, burpees. 30 seconds of these. How many can we get in? Such an important exercise. Every time you fall over, you do this. Every time you get out of bed, you sit down. All these muscle groups are working to get you up. Life skill to be able to get yourself up. So much said about mental health while we're locked down. The biggest way to improve that, physical activity. Get the heart rate up. What are we on? Glute bridges. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Okay. Heart rate goes down on this one slightly. After those burpees, I'm up at 157. It's a bit slower. Right, still working our muscles. But really focus. Try and get that heart rate down. Should start to burn in your backside. I think this is one where I cut 10 seconds off last time, didn't I? Let's make sure we go through our full 40 seconds. And that's 40. Hold it there. Yeah, heart rate's gone down, 138. So slightly less. Lower activity, still working though. Okay, 10 seconds we go to our reverse lunges. Get that back knee just to kiss the floor. Keep a fairly wide base as you go back. Should feel this. Quads, quadriceps, glutes. 40 seconds worth. We're halfway through that 40, 20 to go. I started leaning then. Really focus on our movement skills. Hips nice and square. Try and keep that head still. Focus on your core. 8 seconds. And then get that heart rate back up again. Hold it there. Last one with mountain climbers. So after this, we'll be exactly halfway through our session. Okay? Okay, let's start going down. 5 seconds to go. Mountain climbing, heart rate back up. Off we go. Work really hard here. Get those legs moving. Try and keep your shoulders still. Move the legs as quick as you can. Make sure you're going out into full extension at the back. Full flexion at the front. Get the knees up in line with your elbows. 20 seconds to go. That's it. Just 20. Let's go. 15. Keep working. Move quick. Move the legs as quick as you can. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop there. Okay. That's halfway through now. Should start to feel that. Don't give up though. Okay, if we're struggling, we still move. We just maybe slow it down a little bit. Okay, but if you really want to improve that fitness, we're going to keep going for a prolonged period of time. Get down into your planks. And off we go. 40 seconds. We're now over halfway through. Just 10 minutes to go. So hold that plank. Try, if you can, keep your knees off. Just keep moving. If you haven't got your knees down, that's fine. Fact is, oh dear, you want to keep going. This is where it gets hard, boys. Don't be a quitter. Keep going, 5 seconds. Okay, hold it there, 20-second rest. Hard one next to burpees. Concentrate on that breathing, get that breathing down. 10 seconds to go. Most important one, the burpee. Your bread and butter, fitness bread and butter. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 30 seconds, just keep moving. Keep moving. 2 seconds, one more. Let's get it in. And rest. Count those reps. Heart rate's up to 155. What are we on? Glute bridges. Get that heart rate down. Focus on the breathing. 5 seconds to go. Glute bridges. Off we go. 40 seconds. So make sure you always start with me. If you're struggling towards the end and you've increased your rest time, that's okay. But just make sure you start with me and you do as many of the exercise as you can. So we're halfway through this penultimate round. Now let's keep going. 8 seconds to go. You should feel this in your glute muscles now. And hold it there. Okay, up on your feet. Up for your reverse lunges. In 10 seconds. Hold that core. Keep that head still. 5 seconds. And off we go. Use your arms for balance, but your main point of balance comes from your core here. Pull that belly button in towards your spine. Focus on that core, those core muscles there. That keeps your middle portion of your body nice and straight. Head still. Head's one of the heaviest parts of your body. If you move your head all over the place, your body's gone. If you play golf, you should know that. Kicking a football is the same. Keep your head still. Let your body do the work. 10 seconds. Okay, legs, really, maybe arms, the only things that are working. All the rest of your body, nice and still. Hold it there. 20 seconds. Then we go into our mountain climbers. Heart rate's come down slightly less than last time. Got some work to do on my fitness. All right, 5 seconds. My cardiovascular endurance. Okay, off we go. Heart rate back up. Okay, it's just 6 exercises to go, including this one. So everyone can do that. Let's keep going. 30 seconds. Work hard. Again, head still, body still. Get those legs moving. Quick as you can. I feel like I'm going in slow motion now. It's starting to hurt. 10 seconds to go. So we start to build up lactic acid. As our bodies are working, they can't get enough oxygen around the muscles. So our body starts to work anaerobically. So it's creating energy without using oxygen. But a byproduct of that is we start to produce lactic acid, and it's lactic acid that makes us sore. And sometimes we get that a couple of days after we've exercised. So plank ups. So that means that you might start to feel a little bit sore tomorrow, the day after. Okay? And the best way to get rid of that is to do some exercise. To get the blood pumping around the body, to move that lactic acid. Okay? And then we get rid of it when we go to the toilet and we sweat. And we process it. We don't want it sitting in our muscles because that makes us feel worse. That's 40 seconds, rest there. Horrible one next, last set though. 30 seconds of burpees. 4 exercises to go, Jake, that's it. Let's not give up now, don't sit down on your couch. Get up. It's good to see, we've got quite a few joined now. Can't see from where I am. But it looks like got more joined than yesterday morning. So well done. It might hurt now, but if you keep going, if you push yourself, if you improve that fitness, you will benefit. And stop there. You will have later on a rush of endorphins, hormones that make you feel good, help you concentrate, help you focus, improve your schoolwork. Glute bridges next. Start to burn now in your bum if you're doing this properly. When you're at the top, really try and force your hips up towards the ceiling. And you should feel it in your glutes, in your muscles, in your bum. Really try, I'm tight in my hips, so I struggle to extend at the top. But I'm really trying to push the hips up, improve those biggest muscle group in your body, in your glutes. Involved with all your running, walking, kicking, really important. 7 seconds. Let's go. And rest there. On your feet. Up you get. 15 seconds. 2 more exercises to go. That's it. Let's work hard in these last 2 to reap the benefits. So 5 seconds. Reverse lunges. Wide feet. Keep the wide stance. Head still, body still. Keep counting those reps. Make this harder for yourself if you want, and you can go into some jumping lunges, jumping split lunges, or just stick to the reverse lunges. God, that's woken my quads up. Ten seconds to go on this, and then we've got our last activity, last exercise. Heart rate up there. Started it late, but 215 calories burned. That's pretty good. Probably had it on for, well, like 15 minutes, I think. So to do that in 15 minutes, that's pretty good. I've gone over there, stop there. Okay, last one. Mountain climbers. Are you ready? Off we go. 40 seconds of work left. It might be horrible now. Might feel a bit sick. Might start to be sore. That's your body telling you that you've done some exercise. That's okay. Your body wants to move. Your body wants to work. You've been gifted with a body that you've got, to make sure you look after it. 10 seconds of work left. That's it. 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest there. Okay? Yesterday, I did some stretching exercises. If you look at your set PE work, you will have some stretching activities that you can do there. If you feel sore, do some of those stretching activities. Just muscle pain, muscle soreness is okay. The build up of lactic acid is telling you you've done some exercise. That's okay. Time's up there, guys. That's exactly 30 minutes. Go and get yourself ready. Probably got about 20 minutes now before your first lesson starts at 8:50. I'll see you first thing in the morning. Well done.